Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, my voice is a little bad still. We're in Winway. I'm not really still going out yet because I'm still pretty sick. Just little short adventures outside. So they're setting up for the International Music Festival. Today we're going to talk about, in the past 6 months, 40,000 people have been laid off from their jobs. It's getting pretty, 41,000. It's getting pretty bad out here now as far as worker-wise and like plant workers and manufacturing workers. You know, as global demand is going down for things, so is then the demand for things being made. So lots of layoffs for TET. So people are going to TET this year with coming back to no job essentially. So looks like the standard affair Winway holiday. I wonder if it starts this weekend. It looks like they'll be ready for this weekend. Stage is impressive. Vietnam General Confederation of Labor said Monday, those in labor-intensive businesses like textile, leather, wood, and seafood processing have been affected. Many businesses have been seeing orders plummet as demand falls in markets like US, Europe, and Japan. Also face huge difficulties sourcing raw materials and from rising costs. This has directly affected 472,000 workers. The Confederation said at an online conference held to discuss the issue of these 41,500 have lost their jobs. The affected include 30,000 women, 35 and above, 9,000 who are either pregnant or have children. Unions should negotiate with employees to minimize job losses, especially for pregnant women and those with infants, ensure workers benefits from insurance, and help them find other jobs. So before we get into the rest of this video, I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button, commented. Oh, I didn't put the microphone on all the way. Tragedy. Commented and subscribed. That would greatly help me out. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Trying to get to 20,000 before the end of the year. Don't think it'll happen, but maybe it will. Of course, there's Patreon for additional content if you want to check that out too. So, yeah, it seems like, you know, anything textile, anything that's doing food, like a lot of stuff that they export and that they bring stuff in to make and then export, seems to really be trickling down as, you know, world demand for stuff probably falls. I'm sure it's falling in Europe and America as the price for everything in those countries is crazy. I was just in America and I was totally shocked to see that prices in Florida almost matched prices in New York City, because I was in both. It shouldn't be like that. Florida should be way cheaper. You know, inflation has gotten out of hand in America. It's only 3% here, so it's not that bad. They're practicing, so it is this weekend. So it probably starts on Thursday for a light kickoff.
Hoa ơi, tớp hoa của nữ. Bọn em bốn loại hình đâu. Lên đây, tớp từng cây tài tử sát với nhau vô. Rồi, tớp này tặng vô.
Just taking a look at the live concert. So this is some kind of choreography practice for the upcoming event.
Sao tự nhiên đang chạy chương trình mà cứ bỏ chạy vậy?
Must be dancers, kind of dressed
Hân ơi!
Dance attire. Yeah, definitely dancers. And they're like practice warm out. Go around, see what's on the other side if there's anything. So inflation isn't as bad here, and I do think a lot of these workers will be able to get jobs maybe in other categories. It does suck that a lot of people are going home for TET and then have no certainty after TET. You know, it's got to be some kind of feeling. Probably going to make you spend less money at TET. The good thing about this is they're probably returning back to their hometown, where their home of origin is, and the house is probably already paid for. It's probably already in the family as a generational tool. This is probably the back for guests. for people performing. Yeah, it has to be. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because there's no access to walk back here. Yeah, this is VIP rooms. Yeah. So this is where they'll get ready. So this is more than they usually have. They usually don't have all this. Sorry I'm sick, guys. You can totally hear it in my voice. Yeah, this is the dressing room, VIP room. You can see where all the stuff's set up for that. So they'll blow this whole street open. You'll be able to walk through the whole thing when it goes down. Let's see. Beautiful weather today. Not too hot, not too cold. Probably like 75 out. So a lot of people are losing their jobs through TET, especially if you're working in textile, food industry, anything like that. I even saw that a couple of the manufacturers were having issues too in another category. As far as getting like a regular job outside of workers, I haven't seen anything really written about that. It seems to be of normal. There isn't like a drop off of employment or anything like that I know of. As I was just talking about, the inflation's only around, oh wow, they've got over on the other side too, so they're really going all out with this. Inflation's at about 3%. Like I said, like maybe a banh mi's gone up a couple K on some pho. I personally haven't heard of anybody complaining of that. I could see maybe if you're one of those like textile workers, maybe a bowl of pho going up by 5K could potentially damage. I just don't see it. If it went up like 50%, like an actual 50%, you can just mess with percentages so much. Wow, they've got a whole lot set up over here. You really don't see that usually. It's an interesting idea to do it on both parts, but how are you going to walk between the two? Are they going to shut down this whole street? Let's see how far they've got this. I don't see how this would work unless you shut down the entire both ways run. Or it's just not going to work. People will be getting hit by cars. Because this is a major little freeway, expressway type here. It's not really an expressway, but it's a major high flow traffic road. Wow, they've got a whole thing set up over here. It's the first time I've seen them do that. As you can see, they got like a whole little village they're setting up over here. So this, I think, is pretty much going to be the biggest festival they've had to date here. And we'll definitely film that if it's going to be this weekend. I'll be around, so we'll come film it. Probably film a couple days, probably opening evening, and then the main event on Friday or Saturday. I'm currently taking it easy. I'm cigarette free for 2 days. I haven't been drinking at all. Probably going to take a nice little break. Planning to not smoke cigarettes ever again. I've been vaping. It's been going very well. Trying to quit. Use the bronchitis as a good launching point to stop smoking. So it's already been 2 days. Tomorrow will be 3. Just take it kind of each day at a time. Live streaming, I don't know. We're not going to live stream at bars for a while or anything like that. So I don't know what the schedule for that's going to look like. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure out a new format and formula and see what people like and what people don't like. I don't want to just continuously walk around one way, but we're not going into any kind of bar or anything for a while. I don't know how long, but a while. I think that's the article. Let me see if there's any more to add to it. Yeah, I think what they're also trying to propose to help the people is to get some kind of, fund relief for those that lost their jobs. The problem is a lot of people haven't even gotten their COVID relief yet. So like, there's people that still haven't even gotten their COVID relief, and that's like 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't think I would be, as a citizen, depending on the government to give me money. I'd probably be trying to figure out some kind of other hustle. And that's what'll happen. In my opinion, these workers will go back to their, usually what most of them will do, they'll go back to their hometown during TET. They'll stay there since they don't have a job. And then they'll open up some kind of stall. They'll open up a coffee stall in the morning. Or they'll open up a little banh mi stall or a little fruit stall. They'll persevere through, because that's kind of the way Vietnamese are, you know. They're gonna figure it out one way or another. They're a very resilient people, and they're very smart, so they'll still make it happen. The bills will still get paid if they need to get paid, I'm sure. Because that's how Vietnamese are, man. It's the same here. Like, everybody says Vietnamese don't make much money. It's such a stupid thing to say. Like, they look up Google and they're like, oh, they only make $100 a month. That's just not the case. Maybe on paper they have one job that pays $100 a month, but I promise you the average Vietnamese is doing a million things to make more money, you know. Very few are just lazily sitting around and doing one job. Hold on, they're practicing. Chick almost clipped me. Like an inch away from me. They're doing a run through. Guys, running the mass through. Pretty in sync. Oh, they're a little off on the throw. Alright guys, that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.